Oh, there we go. Now can you hear me? Hello, hello. The sound now? It had the microphone. It had the microphone crossed out. Man, they just make it so difficult for you now to do a live, huh? That little bar that has all the little things on the side. There's a microphone in there, and it had a cross through it. Man, I swear, man. Sam Rick Adventures, how you doing, man? Hello. Let me say hello again now. Hello, Troy. Hello, Ray Crum. Hello, Mobile Tech. Oh, yeah, that's true, man. But I'm not gonna let YouTube defeat me with their vertical, you know. So, the numismatic. Good afternoon. How you doing, man? The numismaniac is how you pronounce it. I think he does a lot of coin stuff. Go check him out. He does coins and he knows all about gold and silver and all that. Screw YouTube. Really, man. Who was it? Race? I think Ray said a while ago, you got a bite on the left one. I don't have nothing on the left one. That's got a spinner on it. And on the right one, if it moves at all, you can tell me, because that one's got like a little bitty, I found a little baby shad that's dead, but it was still soft and stuff. So I stuck it out there and put it on the bottom. Maybe catch something with that, huh? They almost put me in YouTube jail yesterday for saying slut. Howdy, howdy, numismaniac. Numismaniac. I think numismatics or something like that, the word for it is coin collector, right? Sam Rick, that was me. I swear I saw a bite. Okay. Now, because I'm on this table, see, so if you see me bump that like that, then that's probably what you saw. But I could just solve that and put it over there. What's everybody doing today? What's everybody doing today, man? This is my little fishing hole that I like to come to because it's pretty easy to get to. Okay, maybe later on I have a personal question for you, okay? They threatened to take my channel away. What? For what? What did you do? Just for saying slut? They are getting very picky about stuff, you know, about you can't say certain words and stuff, you know. You can't say the word for DEATH and DIE, you know. I suffered a realization yesterday when I realized I paid for a meal that was double the price I used to pay for a furnished flat. Oh yeah, yep. Welcome to our prices. Welcome to our crap that we got here, man. Yeah, I did a numismaniac. I did like a 40-day trip and went out to the West Coast to California, and the difference between there and here in Oklahoma and mid-America, the price-wise and everything are just like completely double or tripled, you know. It was impossible. And I'm not going to say that I always go to McDonald's or anything, but sometimes I like to get their coffee in the morning. And one day out there by Pismo Beach, California or somewhere, and I said, I'm going to stop and get some coffee at this McDonald's up here because it was handy. So I went in there, I got that, and I go, let me get one of those egg McMuffin meals too, because you get the coffee with that. And man, it was like $16.63. I went, geez, man. The same thing in Oklahoma costs like $7.23 with tax, you know. And you know, that's what people have to deal with living out there, you know. They say, oh, California's so beautiful and all this, but they got to live with that prices and stuff. And and also the high gas prices also. And I don't know what they're going to do, man. Everybody's moving out, even the big tech companies. Even the big tech companies are out there moving out, man. Like they got who moved out? Oh, SpaceX moved their headquarters out to Austin, Texas, And then Chevron, the biggest dealer of gas and oil in California, they own all kind of stuff. They're moving to Houston, man. So there's going to be a lot of jobs opening up in Houston and stuff. But, you know, they just better not bring those high gas prices with them. Hey, Stewport, good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right. I got a good crowd. I just need to catch a fish, huh? Stewport, you ought to see, hey, there's Mr. Dutchman. How you doing, Dutchman? You ought to see Yuki. She's all dirty and she's jumped in the water a couple times and got out and got all dirty. It's going to be bath time for her, for sure. Double sausage and egg McMuffin, 4.39 euros. Yeah, and that's not even, what, euros is a little bit more expensive than dollars, but you know, it's just ridiculous here, man. Well, and there in California, but hey, there's Skunk Ape also. How you doing, Skunk Ape? Are you guys okay? Are you safe for the from the weather out there, from Hurricane Debbie or whatever it was? Did it pass you by? I hope you don't have any flooding or nothing, man. Doing great still here in Huntington. All right, you're in Huntington Beach. All right. I bet you got some good views out there, Dutchman. Come here, Yuki. Come over this way. Come over this way and you won't be stuck on the table leg. Yeah, I came out here and then I was throwing my little lures around for a while and then till I got one hung up on the bottom by that stupid stump out there, and then I got mad and I said, well, then I saw that little shad looking thing, so I hooked up a hook and a weight on this other line, threw it out there, see if that'll work while I rest. And then I said, well, let me do a live stream. See, here's what it looks like over here. It's just like a little channel over here. This is a tiny little lake. It's just like a local area. They call it 10-acre lake. But I like it because it's easy to get to, because where you park at and stuff, it's easy to walk right down here to the edge of the water. And there we go. There's Yuki. Yuki, come back here. Come here. You caught us, Yuki. Come here, Yuki. I had to get the end of her leash so she don't run off. They do. That's one of the things about this little lake is dogs have to be on leash. So I got like a 20-foot leash, but she's still on it. Numismaniac, this is just a little place in Oklahoma. Little local place. I'll show you the rest of it. Let me see. See. And what it's good for, they've got like a walking trail all the way around it that's paved. So that's pretty cool. And they've got a restroom and all that. And it goes all the way around. And then if you go to let me see, to the very edge over here, then you get like, there's like a little channel that goes off to the left. Rob Q, how you doing? Rob Q, the great American. I spent the winter in California. I only went out to a restaurant for breakfast very few times because after meal price, tax $8.75 and tip was $25. So I just used fast food with coupons. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yep. I mean, I love California. I love the scenery and the nice places to go and stuff. I just didn't like the prices of the food or some of the attitudes and stuff. But, you know, besides that, it's like that everywhere now, you know, especially the attitude part, huh? Everybody's got this, what are you looking at? Don't look at me. Okay, so next time you guys start out a live stream and you go horizontal, and then they're gonna all tell you that you don't have any sound at all, then remember to click that little thing and open up that little sidebar, and you have your mic in there. There's 3 things in there: the twirly thing, a color thing, your mic. Oh, there's 5 things in there. And the mic was like shut off. I went, oh, okay, no wonder I don't have sound. Because usually this little thing, this little mic here, it's a miniature mic that put on with one of these little handheld tripods, so you can just walk around with it, and it's not one of those giant ones with a giant dead skunk blowing all over the place and all that stuff. So I've always liked this little tiny mic. It's a, what's it called? A 7RYM E, 7 rhyme or something like that. Oh well. What do you guys use? Do you guys just use your phone? You can tell the ones that just use nothing, no external mics, because they're the ones that get out in any kind of wind and all of a sudden it's going to be boom, boom. Dutchman, fine American. Rob Q, what are you doing down there in Southern Cal? I think you're down in Southern Cal down there. You guys hot down there, or are you cooled off a little bit? I went to Costco and paid $3.89 per gallon of regular gas here. All right, man, that's great. That's great. That's another good thing too, is if you stick to your Costco's, Sam's, and Walmarts and stuff, you get a little bit of cheaper gas, you know. I didn't think about all that. LA is hot and this city sucks. Yeah, but there's no place like it, Rob Q, you know. Yeah, that's a really good price, man. I didn't have any secret trips for any gas prices when I was on my trip, except for finally, I forgot where it was, but I said, well, I'm gonna get this Love's card, because they say if you have the Love's card, you know, and you scan your gas every time, then that you get like 10 cents off a gallon. So that helped a little bit. Plus they gave you all kind of discounts on sandwiches and meals and stuff. So that was pretty cool too. Oh, there goes my pole. That was me though, so. Come here, Yuki. Let me see. I need to see if there's even anything on it anymore. Yeah, he's in there, but he's in the moss. See? This is the little thing I'm using right here. Put it over this way. Right in the middle. Looks like a good place for a catfish to bite it. Or anything, really. Yeah, I need to catch some fish because I have a son that lives in Lawrence, Kansas right now, and he's been sending me all these little video clips. Look what I caught! Look what I caught! This bass and blah blah blah. And all he uses is artificial lures and stuff, baits and stuff. And then he goes, I've been getting all these from Temu. They're real cheap and stuff. And I went, all right, that's cool. But I just think it's a matter of finding a good place, right condition, you know, and all that stuff. And the way you hold your head just right. That's the secret to fishing. Okay, where did you all go? Are you guys still there? I haven't seen any whatchamacallit lately. Let me see. What does that do? Share, cancel, okay. Rob Q, where I'm at in Huntington Beach, the temperature has been 64 and a high of 78. That's cool, man. That's 64 is perfect, man. That's where, if it gets nighttime like that, you have a light jacket. Yeah, hold your mouth just right. Yeah. Well, you know, people say other things. You know, you got to hold something just right. But I didn't want to go there because I don't want to be in trouble with the YouTube like Mo. But there we go. Okay, so if you touch the screen, then you can see the chat come back down. Okay, this is horizontal wise. So on horizontal, the chat appears over here towards the left. Send those temps this way, Rob Q. Okay, Rob Q, another question, or Rob Q and or Dutchman, what is the humidity? See, that's the big deal. You guys might have some kind of hot weather and stuff, but there's no humidity, so that helps, you know. Like in Oklahoma, if you get like 85 degrees, but then you got like 60 degrees, 60% humidity, it's hot as heck, you know. And I know down in Texas where Troy is, they get like the 75, 85% humidity sometimes. I saw that John Clemens, it said 21 centigrade here. Yeah, 70 degrees. Fishing hasn't been good around here lately. You need the water temperature. Yeah, exactly. The water is like so warm right now, I bet you. It's not even, it doesn't probably feel very good to get in it either. Salute across the pond to John Clements. Everybody salute to John out there. He's out there in the UK and it's nighttime right now. Yuki, where are you? Oh, there you are. My little brown dirty doggy. I have to fill up today. It was $2.97 last night. Had a 40-cent off, 3 points off points, so I'll get it for $2.45. That's not bad, man. I filled 3 extra 5 gallons. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Because I seen your yard on your live stream, Ray, and you got a big yard to be mowing, man. You need one of those super duper lawnmowers that go around the circle real quick, zero turn or whatever you call them. Those things that would be nice, man. Don't sweat the heat. Only 136 days to Christmas. hey, Stewport, there was like some exhibition football on last night, and I went, what is this? Is it already that time? You know, they had like the Pittsburgh Steelers and somebody, and I went, shoot, you know. Yeah, I think that we all at one time were like, it was that was Hall of Fame, whatever it was, yeah. But they lost real bad, or they came back in the end, but I didn't watch it because I didn't know anybody. Takes me 3 hours and a sore bee. Yep. Yeah, but it's yours, right? It's your land and your place, so. Yeah, ever since I've been mentioning the tapers, yeah, John's been up there at the tapers. Tapers are pretty fun, man. It's just sometimes I can't hang with them when they do like a 7 or 8 hour live, you know. But I love the stuff they do. I really love their dang walks that they do up there by Mount Hood and stuff, man. Skunk Ape says 90 degrees here in Florida with 100% humidity. All right. See, so that's like thick enough where you could swim through the air right there, man. Yeah, Yuki's out there checking stuff out. See how dirty she is, though. But yeah, Skunk Ape. Well, I guess you don't live far enough down south, but I heard that this weekend that the Blue Angels were out there practicing and flying around, and they did a show down there. My work day about done. So at 6 a.m. Oh, you started at 6 and getting out mid-70, honey? All right. Go take your dog out there, man, and go strut, Stewport. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Moo, back to you. Take it easy, man. Oh yes, I forgot. In your place, in your place up there, most of the places they don't have air conditioners, do they? Mobile Tech. Most of them have swamp coolers, huh? But swamp coolers, those old-fashioned ones, man, those used to be so cool, and you just stand next to them and you just get cooled off. I remember those. My grandma had one. That's the problem with the length. What was that? Let me see, that disappeared. I have watched some in installments. Yeah, exactly, John Clemens. I mean, I don't mind getting in there and watching it and doing all that, but I can't sit there for like 7 or 8 hours, you know. Oh, you must live up there where it's always nice and cool and no humidity then, John, if you don't know anyone who owns an air conditioner. Back in the old days, Mo, nobody had air conditioner. Everybody had swamp coolers. Oh, it's only 56% humidity or 54. That means that's cool for you guys then. No AC in England. $10 degrees, no, 101. That's a little bit too hot for me. Oh, let me see. Has this signal, is the signal pretty good? I'm not buffering at all anyway, anytime, have I been buffering? Can you hear me real good and stuff? Because guess what? I brought my Starlink Mini with me. It's sitting in there, it's sitting over there it's not even outside the van, it's just sitting inside by the window. Okay, so this is my signal going through the Starlink right there. And I've had it now for 2 weeks. I got it 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and I've had it on all the time. I brought it down today because I went through a couple of rainstorms with it, but I didn't want to go through any big thunderstorm one or nothing with it. I had it like outside the front porch at the house. It was like a little, what, 9-10 foot pole. I had it up on that, and shoot, it was getting good signal. Had everything hooked up to it, and so I said, let me try how it does mobile now. And I go, let me see if, because they're not supposed to work when you're driving and stuff. Shoot, I put it right there by the window, and then it connected right away and stuff. And I bet you, see, you sit there. Okay, it says you buffered once for me, but it could have been my connection. We have really crappy internet for the last month. See what the deal with the internet, with the Mini is, you set it up once and then aim it towards the satellite. Then if you're driving that way for a long time, it'll stay connected, But when I hooked it up at home, and then they said, adjust the direction in the box and stuff. You got to have it at the right angle, but they give you that little thing, that little fold-out thing that you can it sits on, what angle it's at. And once you get that right inside the box, then I haven't adjusted it at all, So, John, what's the internet speed do you get with Starlink? I have some different ones, and the last one I tested was 149 down and like 18 up. So that's not bad at all for a Mini. Because I remember getting the stupid landline internet and stuff, and sometimes I wouldn't even get 100 megabytes per second. I wouldn't get nothing. But now I'm getting pretty consistent with the Starlink. So I took some pictures. Let's see. I took some pictures just so I could look back on it and see. See, I took one. I took one of me driving with it, and it's saying online. But let me see. Yeah, 140 megabytes and 15.6 was today's test on it. Then the last time before that, I had got 135 Mbps and 11.8 up. So that's decent. That's decent for a little tiny, little tiny mini satellite dish, man. So I'm happy with it. Yuki, what are you doing? Are you practicing swimming? Oh, now she's got to roll around in the duck poop and stuff. Now she's just dirty and stinky. Oh, I just saw something over there to the left. Jumped. Dang, I hope that was a big old fish coming toward my bait. Don't worry, after I get off here, guys, if I do catch anything, I'll make a little short or something about it. That's true, John Clemens. It has been working great. I would like to get one to live stream from remote places. Exactly, man. Like you're in the middle of the desert somewhere and nobody has a phone signal or nothing, and then you could just, boom, you're online, you know, doing a live stream. Like there's places I stayed at this great place in Chiricahua Mountains. I didn't want to go all the way back to Indian Red Rocks to a camp. And I said, well, here's an RV place, and it was called Rusty's. I think you had to cross over into New Mexico from Arizona. It's right on the border. Okay, Dutchman, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it, man. We'll catch you next time. And in this place called Rusty's, and I knew it was busy and stuff, but I went in there, asked him, and I said, well, do you have any place where I could just do like the dry camping, park my van, and I just want a place to go sleep and stuff. And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, we'll give you the dry camping place for like 20 bucks. Then you can use all the facilities. They had hot tubs and all kind of stuff. And they had the best shower, man, all over in all of Arizona, man. You get in there and that thing was so hot. It was nice, man. So I thought that was worth it, you know. And they had a real cool dog run too. Yuki loved it. You go inside, it was like around a circle, and they had a little walkway that went around this little lake that had ducks in it. And she had fun chasing the ducks around. But yeah, Rusty's. If you're ever in South Arizona by the border of New Mexico down there, then that's what it is. Rusty's RV. Hello, Brexton, Texas Adventure with Brexton. How you doing, buddy? I'm not doing anything, Brexton. I was just I came out to go fishing and see if I can catch a fish because it's kind of cool today. Down in the 70s, it was in the 70s. I don't know what it is now. It's probably got up to 80 something. Let me see. I'll check real quick. And then I said, well, let me do a live stream. Yeah, it's 74 right now, Brexton. And I said, let me do some fishing and see. But here's where I'm at. Look, here's what the sky looks like. The sky was like rain clouds, but now it looks real mellowed out now. Yuki, come on, come here. Come over here, come on. Oh, I just saw something jump over there again, unless it's a turtle. See where those rings are in the water? Good, that's promising. I might be getting something then later on. I'm not going to stay on here very long. I just wanted to get on here and see what my signal was and all that, and that's great. So I'm doing a live through Starlink, and that's pretty cool, man. That it hasn't buffered off or nothing. So it actually works, man. So that's cool. Yeah, it was something pretty big. It made it. You saw that circle that it made. So yeah, came up to the surface and it went back down. Brexton, I don't have anything on this pole. There's my lure right there, but on the other one I have a weight and a shad on the bottom. I found a little dead shad, but it was still semi-fresh. I stuck it on the bottom, so maybe a catfish will grab that one. I don't know. What are you doing there, Brexton? Is it time for your, oh, it's not Monday. You do lives on Monday. That's right. Brexton, I found out something else about doing the lives. When you get on here and do your live and stuff, and everybody tells you you don't have any sound coming at all, there's a little bar on the side, on the right side. Click that and it'll show where your microphone is, and mine had a cross through it. New time, 7:30. Is that at the lake one? 7:30 at the lake? Yeah, it's football time. It's football time, Brexton. So my Sooners are going to kick it this year, man. They're going to kick it this year. Our first game is August the 30th at 6:30 in the evening. And this year we're going to the Southeast Conference. So we're going to be going there and kicking everybody's butt in the Southeast Conference. Well, I don't know. But the good game, the last... next to the last game, and the last game this year is going to be good. We got Alabama coming to Norman, and then we're going to go to LSU. That's our last two games. Last week, 707 people. What was that? Is that in your live stream? How do you get that? How do you get that kind of numbers there, Brexton? Is that something that you're seeing, a projection or something? Okay, that's cool. If they actually 707 people actually saw it, that's really cool, you know. But I don't know. They do everything with AI nowadays. They haven't even one of the I don't even want to talk about that. I was gonna say they showed like one of the candidates in their little meeting there, all the people there, and they AI'd a bunch of people in there. And then they said, look, she's doing real well. Look at all the people. And all the people that they put in their picture, they're holding their phones up to like the recorder and stuff. But you can zoom in on the picture and see the phones, and all the phones were of something different. It didn't show nothing of what was going on, you know. So it was all fake. It was a fake AI thing, or not AI, but Photoshop. So that's what kind of stuff that we have to put up with nowadays, you know, so. I know the vertical lives get more views because it gets on a feed. We end up with 6,000 views. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Troy, that's true. But depending on what time that you go live and stuff, then YouTube will also push it out there, and they'll make it available. So on the list, you know, where you see that list where it says live, and they'll put it up there in the top of that, and everybody can see it. But the problem with it is a lot of people on their lives and stuff, they're not ready for that. And so what happens is they get a bunch of troll people. And if you don't have a bunch of sharp moderators that'll catch them and delete them, they will tear you up, the trolls, you know. So, but I noticed on yours, Troy, that you have everybody modded out and stuff pretty much. So they're not going to go in there and bother you pretty much, you know. And the ones that I haven't seen any trolls in yours actually. I guess they're scared to come in because they got so many mods in there. Maybe that's the key, huh? Have more mods. But you know, it's kind of cool to have all the extra views if you go vertical, but if I pay YouTube 10,000 and then 1,000 a month, you will end up getting 7,000. Oh yeah, if you pay. Hey Joanne, Oh, you don't have to be sorry about anything, Joanne. You don't have no whatchamacallit to be here. You don't have to be here, but I'm glad you are. I wasn't gonna do a live, but I sat there and I came out here and I said, I'm gonna go fishing and see if I can catch anything real quick. And it was such a nice day. There's no wind and no nothing. And then I said, well, let me get on live too, because there's no wind or nothing. So, and Yuki's been playing in the water. She's all dirty. Come here, Yuki. Come here. Where are you? Are you tangled up? We only had to remove 2 people. Nothing real bad, just not appropriate. Yeah, that's what they do. They start out like that, and then the bad thing is if they say something half bad or something, and then you reply to it, then that's it. They're going to keep going. But if everybody just ignores them and stuff, and then somebody puts them in a timeout or something, they don't usually keep up, you know. I'm seeing some stuff come up to the surface out there in the water. When your whole room is blue, the trolls don't stand a chance. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I'm stuck doing laundry. Just wanted to say hi and bye. Sorry, John. That's okay. Thanks for stopping in, Ralph, man. Hope you guys are having cool weather and you're comfortable out there. It said, mobile tech, if they do that, then YouTube will die. Exactly. Yeah, because, well, the majority of the people on YouTube are the ones that are newer ones. They just believe they drank the Kool-Aid where they thought that if you get, you know, so many of this and so many of that, then you're going to make a bunch of money. But the bunch of money part is going to be only if you have a channel like Mobile Tech has, you know. And I'm not, you know, saying that to be funny or anything, Mobile Tech, but if you get like 20,000, 30,000, 40, 50,000 subs, you know, yeah, you made 120 last month, and that was your YouTube part, right? Not your Patreon site and stuff. That's what keeps you going, is your Patreon. But you know what I'm saying though. Everybody thinks that as soon as they get 1,000 subs and they get the 4,000, blah, 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 then you're going to get all kinds of money. It's going to be rolling in. Well, it can be if you have a viral channel, you know, but you know, unless you have something where the people want to tune in all the time and watch you and stay watched and share you out, then it's not going to happen. You know, you'll get as much money as AdSense allows you to add ads into your stuff, you know. That's pretty much pennies and stuff. So yeah, that's right. You need 250,000 subs now. Yeah, so like Wonder Hussy, she has what, 170 or something like that, and I think Nikki Debenthall's beating her real bad. She's over. I think she's up. She's like way up there. For nearly everybody, it pays less than minimum wage. Yes, it does. Exactly right. You know. But, you know, like I made that post that I said, and thanks for everybody because supporting me because I'm getting my first paycheck. Well, yeah, that first paycheck, but that was all the whatchamacallits, people that donated $10 here and there and stuff. And then you can't touch none of that money until you get like over $100 in the kitty. And then once you get $100 in the kitty, they'll give you that money. Or if you go over, you know. So that's how that works. So yeah, I'm going to get a paycheck this month, but then I probably won't get one again, you know, for 2 or 3 months. But that's okay because I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it just to show you guys everything. And then if you can get some money out of it to help with the gas money and stuff, that's cool. That's all I want, you know. I don't want to be like, I make my living on YouTube, you know. Let me see. Where's Yuki? I'm looking for her. Yuki, come here. Come here. But yeah. But still, you know, what other platforms are you going to have where you can just come right? Oh, thank you, Brexton. This is my Texas shirt. It's got guitars, but it's like Texas colors. It's one of those on sale at Academy ones, man. I like the Magellan fishing shirts. But you know, where else you're gonna go where they let you start a channel up and do all this stuff, do live streams and this and that, and you know, and all you have to do is say, yes, YouTube, no YouTube, you know. So I think YouTube is still a pretty good platform if you want to get out there. You know, they'll see you a little bit, but you know, like Mo said, if you want to survive and live on it, then you're going to have to be like big time money. You know, I mean, Wandering Gypsy was up there in the 50s. What is she going on 60,000 people or some subs? But even she was complaining, you know, lately that her views have gone down, and when your views go down, then that's money that they take away from you. So, and you know, somebody like her that really does count on YouTube, that would hurt. So, but that just brings me to the other point. If you're in it for the money and stuff, it's all about the views. And what drives me in the views, like I recently broke 600,000 views, and that was, you know, everybody said, oh, that's nothing. And, you know, it's not nothing compared to like Mo. He probably has like 10 million views. I don't know. You look at your views on your page and just go down to the very bottom, and it shows you how many views you have. But for me, extra money helps you. Yeah, especially when you do travel videos. Yeah, exactly, Troy. But for me, getting 600,000 views was like, all right. That's like, all right, man, that's cool, man. You know, because imagine that 600 is like, I'm only 400,000 away from a million, and a million's quite a few, you know. You know, and granted, it's not like a million views on one video, but still, to get a million views, that's incredible to me, you know. And that's what pushes me, is to get a lot of views, and that's why I do a lot of short videos, you know. Lately, I've been pushing all those car shorts, you know. So hope you guys don't get tired of them, but they get me pretty good views. But I did notice, like everybody else noticed, that I used to get like 2 or 3 videos that would go semi-viral, like over 1,000. But lately they've been all settling off like at 500 or 600,000. I mean 500 or 600, you know. But that's okay, because it'll get back up there, I believe. I honestly believe that. So you had to see her go down there in the water. She went down in the water and then she shook around. Yuki is Aquaman. But yeah, anyway, so get some more subs and get some more hours, bro, and get some money, man. Rake in some money. Uh-oh. Oh, that was my other camera. That's my little action cam, and it shuts. It's been on all this time, so it was getting ready to shut off. I have it set up where it shuts off in 30 minutes. The shorts are great for getting subscribers. Yes, it is. Yeah, no chance of a fish for 30 minutes at least. But yeah, the shorts are great for me to get the views, and then I've been getting a lot of a new crowd in there for, you know, looking at all the vehicles and stuff, and they like to make comments and stuff. And if you answer your comments and stuff, and I get behind on mine, but if you answer all your comments and stuff, then they you know, they like it, and there's a chance they'll return to watch more, you know, later on. So that's my whole reasoning on doing all the shorts and stuff. Yuki, don't go to the bathroom right there. You're on live. What's everybody gonna do here for tomorrow? Man, it's nice today, so I might do something and go somewhere tomorrow. Shoot. It's just a bummer to be stuck in the house when it's so hot you can't do nothing. I love your video. Thank you, Brexton. By the way, I'll be in Texas in the second week of October. You know why, and you know why too. Be going down to the Cotton Bowl, kick some footballs around. Live stream tomorrow at 3:30. All right, cool. Hey, Troy, do you follow Rusty also? What's his name? Rusty 7869 or whatever he is. He's a trip, isn't he? He's a trip. I may prepare my shed for varnishing. Yep, that's good. Is to work. Yeah, I might figure out a way. I've got this old tank, this old army tank antenna mount thing. I might hook it up somehow to my where I have on my roof rack, and then put a little pole up there so I can put my Starlink up there. Nothing, you know, for permanent, but just to sit up there when I stop and look real cool and all that stuff. I might do that. Let me see. I saw Brexton just a second ago. Nephew goes back to school Monday, so we are seeing the movie and pizza on Sunday. That's good, man. Pizza in a movie always sounds good. I do follow Rusty. Been subscribed for years. He is funny. Me too. I've been following him for a long time. Well, I followed him for a long time. Then I found boondocking with Dennis through him also. But Rusty is incredible, man. As old as he is, and he changes from RVs to this and that, a little house, and right now he's got that little place in Carrizozo, New Mexico, and that's where I love that place. That's where that place I stayed at a couple days when I went camping in Valley of Fire's recreation place down there. That's where the town is Carrizozo. That's where he's at. But what I was going to say, though, Troy, is I like his Beer 30 ones. He does lives once in a while for his Beer 30, and he just gets on there and everybody's blah, 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 blah. And then I don't know. I think you also follow Poodle Professor, right? I don't know if you guys know Poodle Professor, but she's pretty good, too. She does a lot of traveling and camping and stuff in Texas area, New Mexico and stuff. I've seen her go to Texas and Arizona and New Mexico, but she has a little Tab 400 trailer and 2 giant poodles, man. That's why they call her Poodle. She's actually a professor of archaeology or something, but she has the 2 full-size poodles, not little tiny ones, the big giant ones, you know. And she makes her own dog food and stuff for them and stuff. It's pretty cool. She does these raw meats and mix them all up, and then she bags them up and weighs them and stuff. She puts a lot into her dogs and stuff. I think pretty soon she's going to go she's trying to do full-time, but she said it could be just part-time and stuff to go traveling and stuff. She's pretty good. I liked her. Well, another good thing is she's also, you know, she's out there doing it by herself too, you know, so she's got a pretty good channel. I like her. And then she had a kayak and threw that into the mix too, so that's pretty cool when she goes kayaking also. I've been thinking about a kayak, but I don't want the hassle of putting it on top of the van and putting it down because, you know, since I'm an old guy and carrying it around. So I've been thinking, hey, there's Chris. How you doing, Chris? I was going to get off, but since you're on, I'll stay for a few more minutes, man. But I was thinking about getting one of those inflatable ones. They look pretty durable and stuff, and like they had a sale at, where was it? Academy or somewhere. I saw some for like 99 bucks, you know. Yeah, I need to check it. Silent Forgotten, Brexton. So I don't know, because if you get an inflatable one, then you're always afraid about, if you get a hole, you got to patch the hole, find the hole, and you got to also deal with the pump. But some of the deals, if you get the inflatable kayak, then you can get a free pump, you know, like a bicycle pump, you know. But I thought that would be cool, man. A little inflatable, that way you could just like let all the air out and throw it in the back of the van or the truck. You don't have to mess with something heavy, you know. What do you guys think, huh? Good idea? Do you watch Hiking Outdoor Family? They have a folding kayak. I haven't watched that one, but I watched this other guy. He's called Kenny of All Trades, and he drives around Minnesota with a truck and a trailer on the, not a camper on the back. And he has one that has somebody donated to his channel, but it's a collapsible one. It's not inflatable, it's collapsible. And that's pretty cool, man. And then one day he's out in the middle of the lake and he's got his drone and his cameras and stuff going, and he starts taking on water, and he's like, oh crap, I gotta get back to shore. I can't afford to sit there and lose all this stuff. So he goes back to the shore, and it was leaking like right in the middle on one of the joints where it folds up. So he calls the people that made the collapsible thing, and they said, well, no problem. You know, it's under warranty and stuff, so we're gonna get you another one out, you know. And so yeah. So that's another thing to look into, a collapsible one. Mobile Tech, I just saw that. It said you got to carry a patch kit and stuff. And what I was wondering about, the ones you're talking about, Mobile Tech, are they, is the one you're talking about, Mobile Tech, is the plastic real durable and stuff, you know? I mean, it's not the kind, if a dog got in there with you, the dog claw is not going to put a hole in it real quick, is it? It's like more of the rough kind of rubber raft, right? That's probably what I need, is that kind, like those round rubber rafts. But if they made a kayak like that with that kind of material, it would be better. It would put a hole in it. Okay, but is it pretty durable anyway? Besides that, the expensive Avons are much better. Okay. Yeah, so they're way over $100 though, I bet. But I guess the only other way to go, I guess, would be just get a regular kayak, and then that way you can take the dog with you, you know. Gorilla take will fix the seam most of the time. I don't know, Brexton. It just depends on where it's at, you know. Tuckly, Gorilla tape. Wow, they're 600 with plywood floor. Do you go fishing on it, Mo? That would be kind of cool. Now, I know there's some real fancy ones, but they get in high dollar. They've got some where you can sit there in the back, and then it has like a paddle. It has a paddle thing. I would do that too. And that 3 horsepower motor, but I've seen these kayaks where you sit back and you just paddle with these 2 paddles, and it has power, and it has places to put your fishing rods and stuff. That would be kind of cool. But another thing I thought would be cool would be, isn't there anywhere on the back where you could hook up like a little bitty trolling motor, man? That would be cool. I don't use the motor on the river though. I think that'd be cool, man. A little kayak with a little place in the back where you could hook up a trolling motor. I guess you could put it kind of off to the side and just guide it, you know. But then you have to worry about a battery going down if you turn it over. Oh, this is just a little tiny local lake here, local neighborhood lake there, Chris. It's called 10-acre Lake. Yeah. Yeah, but then if you get into a boat, then you have to get the, whatchamacallit, you have to get a trailer and all that stuff. And here you have to get a boat, any kind of boat. Okay, here's the law here, and it's around most states also, I think now, is in Oklahoma, they say any kind of kayak or paddle board or canoe, you don't have to have any kind of licensing or paperwork on it anymore. But if you get into like a small rowboat or something, you know, like a small rowboat with the flat back on it, that would be cool to put like a little trolling motor on it and just buzz around, you know. That would be kind of cool, but you have to have it licensed and tagged and all that stuff, you know. Holy cow. So yours fits 3 people, Mobile Tech? No wonder it costs that much. Yuki, come here. Come over here. Go get in the water. Come on. Come on. Go get in. You want to go get in? Holy cow. So it's got to be a big one then, Mobile Tech, if it's got 3 people in it. I wouldn't want no 3 people in mine. Okay, talk to you later, Mobile Tech. Thanks for the information. Oh, 9 feet? Okay. Well, most kayaks are 10 feet anyway, so. In Texas, it has a motor. It has to be registered. Even a trolling motor. Wow, that's kind of weird. So there goes my idea, huh? No trolling motor on a kayak. But kayaks are pretty cool, though. I wouldn't trust them to get out there and, you know, something like out here would be cool in this calm water, you know, but. Okay, you guys, I'm going to probably cut it off here. Excuse me. It's going and it's coming right up on 1 hour, so. I had a 4-person blow-up boat, also doubled as a bed upside down. Oh, cool, that's cool. That'd be a good way to take it camping. We have a 13-foot 2-person kayak. That's big, man. But you have to have that for the extra person because you're talking like the plastic one and with the real solid seats in it, right? So that's cool, man. I'm waiting for you to do a video on that, and then so we can all see that. I don't know. I might just go. There's places out here where you can rent kayaks and stuff, but go try it out first, you know, and see how heavy and all that stuff it is, you know. One thing I wouldn't do though is I couldn't do the paddleboard stuff no more. I don't think I could stand up and I'd be in the water. But it looks like a lot of fun. But I'll leave that for all the pretty girls. They can get on their paddle boards and paddle around. All right, Chris, have a good one, man. Thanks, Brex. And yeah, I'm gonna get off here too, everybody, and appreciate y'all stopping in. A lot of our state parks have kayak rentals. Yeah, a lot of ours too. And there's a place over here off of Route 66, one of the bridges by the lake. And they have in fact, you can go right under that old famous Route 66 bridge. I did a video on it. no skinny dipping. But they rent kayaks too, and I think it's like $20 for, I don't know if it's an hour or 2 or what. But yeah. But anyway, you guys all take it easy and have a good Sunday, man. We'll catch you next time. I'm glad you guys stopped in. We'll catch you later. soonerJH Travels. This is John. Catch you later. Bye.